Hey guys, my name is Beckett, so I guess we're back in Battlefield 1, are we? Sad to say, yes, we're back in Battlefield 1. So we're going to be talking about the new update, stuff like that. Rise of the Tsar, in the name of this, I don't know what the DLC is called. It's about Russia, so let's get right into it. September update, I'm going to go into detail. The great things, the disgusting things, all that and more. So don't forget to hit that subscribe, that like, that share, that comment, do whatever you guys can. Alright, so let's get right into it, guys. So a couple days ago, I was going to do this video earlier, but whatever. I didn't have a chance, and I was kind of meh with Battlefield 1. But then I finally look at this update. It doesn't look that bad. So it's actually a weapon balance update, and I'm very shocked, guys. I thought they were done. They weren't going to mess with it. I'm actually a little excited from the things that I've read because the gunplay just didn't feel that great. Like, you go to BF4, and I know I'm always hyping up BF4, but that game is amazing. The gunplay feels amazing. I don't care. I never really was the, a microburst. I was just Call of Duty player. You know, go after them and stuff like that. Full blast on the trigger. So, but we're seeing a lot of good things. So, if you're an LMG player, support player, you should be happy. If you're, everyone's going to be happy with the updates. Some people might rage, blah, blah, blah. Who cares, you know? So, let's get into it. So, all the LMGs, I think all the LMGs are getting a buff. Their minimum damage is getting buffed. Their maximum damage is getting buffed. I think, and they extended the 3-hit kill range with the shower or something. I never liked that. The iron sights and everything, it just, I don't like it. I like the bar and I like the Huit. So, or Howit, I don't know, however you say it. But so they bumped it up to do a little more damage, which is, I think it's going to be a lot better. It's going to make it feel a lot better because sometimes the time to kill is so slow. It just doesn't feel like a Battlefield game. It's kind of, oh, and then you miss a couple shots, pretty much all the dude is dead. It's hard to get back in the game, stuff like that. We got some SMG updates, pretty much the same thing they did with LMG. They updated the damage, everything. They mentioned M1903 experimental, so it got a damage buff, so it might get used, but I don't think so. I think that gun's garbage, always was garbage. Okay, so I told you about disgusting, the Automatico. I thought when I read it first, I was like, oh, it got a nerf. No, it got a buff. They buffed the damage slightly, which I don't think it needs any damage buff. But they buffed the vertical recoil, so it's going to have less vertical recoil. When I read it, I was like, oh, it's going to give more. Hopefully, it's a typo. Please let it be more vertical recoil because it's not going to go away. People are just going to run around hip firing that thing if they don't drastically change the recoil because that gun just makes me mad, you know. Sometimes you just get so mad you get killed by something, you're just like, F it. I'm grabbing this thing and I'm going ham. I don't care, you know, because I like using my Hell Regal and stuff like that. And the MP18 got a massive buff. I think you're gonna see it rise up. It does more damage than the Hell Regal now, up to 28 damage, and the minimum damage. I think it's gonna be beast mode, but we'll see how all that stuff works. They didn't mention the new guns, so we'll see how they perform when the CTE comes out. But I know that Maxim, it felt like crap. That's the new auto rifle, or I'm sorry, I haven't played too much Jesse. Not the new auto rifle, the new submachine gun. So SLR self-loading rifles. Sorry guys, working all day, can't speak. Self-loading rifles. They didn't get damage buffs, but they got range buffs and ADS spread. Because I don't know about you guys, but you know, sometimes you shoot a self-loading rifle too quick and like the accuracy goes crazy and it's just hard to keep it on track sometimes. And it's just like, you should be able to hit your shots mid-range all the time, you know. You should just be going pop, 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 you know, and they should go down. So, and they increased a lot of the weapons, their kill range. So they're more effective in where they should be on all the weapons. I think they touched every weapon pretty much. I think they left one out. I can't remember. Maybe the Mondragon. Maybe. Actually, they buffed that too. So they just pushed out the range. So it's going to be more effective in those long ranges. You're going to be able to stay, you know, where you should be. Like SMGs are going to do good close, you know, and just like self-loading rifles are going to do mid to long range, which is where they should be at. when we're talking about competitive and stuff like that. Shotguns, okay, they got, I don't know, some of the shotguns got a buff, one got the nerf, in my opinion, and that's the Model 10. That's alright. Is that the A10? I think that's what it is. Yeah, so that's the one that everyone hates. They dropped the pellet, all the pellets 12 in each shotgun. So they buffed the damage, but I think you're gonna have to be more accurate with that A10. You just can't spam around, because I know, like, what is it, that map with the blimp? It's hilarious, man. You could just run up and down that blimp with that A10 and just go ham, man. It is ridiculous. So that's what we're getting. We're gonna be seeing the Rise of the Tsar. In the Name of the Tsar, whatever it's called. It's coming out tomorrow for premium players. So let's get into what I think, why this update is so great. One thing, it's a huge change in quality of life, and it isn't fixed BF1. I'll never say it fixed BF1, but it's getting it to a place where it needs to be. All these little quality of life changes are improving it. It's sad that they kind of dropped the ball with this game, just like they did with BF4. I mean, BF4 with everything was working but the netcode, and then we got everything working in BF1, but they messed up everything else. So they're slowly moving the ball, but it's good because you'll see SMGs. They should kill anything in their range, in their specific range, which is what, like 20 meters, you know? Like, you should not get outgunned by anything unless, you know, you have a shotgun right in your face. You know, that's understandable. So they're going to excel. It's going to make a three hit kill, headshot or whatever all the time, you know. So that's a good thing. I don't like the Automatico. I'm not happy about it, but I still use it. So, you know, that's good. And the SLRs, they've always felt inconsistent to me. I've always had trouble using them. I don't know if it's just me. I probably suck. I need to learn to aim on PC, but they just feel so inconsistent so many times, and I just get so mad. I'm just like, I've tried to go through every SLR there is, and nothing works. So I'm glad to see that's changing. I think I'm going to be using medic a lot more. LMG, I don't think they needed a buff, but I don't know. But they did nerf. I saw they nerfed the Lewis, so it's not going to be a beast no more. You can't just lay on the ground and just fire bullets away and just kill everything, you know, and just have no competition, sit in the back of the map or sit on your belly. So that's a good thing. But, you know, we're just making things effective in their range, you know, where they need to be. And this is like taking a page out from Destiny, you know, because, well, I don't know about Destiny 2. The beta seemed a little off. Some, like, everything was in everything's range. But in Destiny 1, you had certain roles. Like, you had the hand cannons. They were for close range, pretty much. And then you had the auto rifles. It was, like, close to medium. And then you had the pulse rifles, that was a medium range weapon, and you had the scout rifles from medium to long range. Everything had its own like situation. Where are you going to use it on what map? When are you going to engage with this weapon? You know, you all had to time it, and this is all going to bring into the aspect, you know, of a competitive mode, which I'm excited to see that they're doing something. I'm going to get back into Battlefield, and I'm going to give it a try and see how it feels. The new maps are coming out tomorrow, all this stuff. Everything should feel great. I'm honestly going to be trying this MP18 out. I think it's going to be beast mode. It's going to be doing more damage than the Hell Regal. I think it has the potential to be the top dog of the submachine guns. But we'll see. And the SLRs, they're going to be amazing. I think with that reduced spread, it's going to be awesome to see. So I'll see you guys out there on the battlefield. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, that like, that share. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.